Hi, this is Professor Hinkinson, and this is a video to help you get familiar with how to navigate our Canvas site and to get an idea of how our Canvas site is organized. So let me go ahead and share my screen so we can take a look at the Canvas site. Okay, so when you log on to Canvas and you click on our class, which is POL 120, it'll bring you to our homepage, and that any recent announcements will be listed at the top. But then below that are the different modules for our course. And so the first module is just some general information that you'll be referencing throughout the course of the semester. And it says, "Welcome to Politics of Crime and Punishment." It's here that you'll find the syllabus for the course schedule and due dates, instructor contact information, information about our office hours. We have Zoom office hours twice a week, suggestions for how to be successful in an online asynchronous course, guidelines for the online discussions that you're going to be doing, and a quick start to Canvas guide. If you're new to Canvas, I would encourage you to take a look at that because it gives you some helpful hints for how to use Canvas. If you click on the course syllabus, that's going to show you the course syllabus. In this document, you're going to have a description of the course, the main learning outcomes for the course, information about myself, and then you'll also in here get information about the textbooks that we're going to be using. It has a link here to where you can buy your textbooks, books by eCampus, but it also gives you ISBN information for both of the books if you want to use a vendor that's different than books by eCampus. Make sure you get your textbooks as soon as possible if you don't already have them. And then it gives you just other information that you get on the syllabus, the different assignments that we're going to be doing, how the grades and the points for the course of the semester. There is a link on that course syllabus that if you want to download a hard copy of it and print it out, you can do that as well. Another important document for this class is the course schedule and due dates. If you click on this, this is basically the document that gives you all the dates and all the assignments and all the readings that we're going to do in the readings that we're going to do over the course of the semester. And so like the Canvas site, it's organized by week. So week 1 is the week that we're just now starting. The weeks start not on Monday in my classes, but weeks start usually on Wednesday, and then they go for until Tuesday night. Now, week 1 is a little bit different because classes start on Thursday. And so the class starts on Thursday, although you do have early access to the Canvas site, as many of you might have already realized. And then the weekends at 11:59 p.m. on Tuesday. This first week is sort of an on-ramping week to the course, where the reading is the course materials for like the syllabus, watch the welcome videos, one of which you're watching now, read through the paper assignments. And then you take a quiz that sort of tests your knowledge of this information. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. That's the only one this semester that you get to take as many times as you want, though. Because the goal here is I want you to make sure you understand the assignments and how this course is organized. And then there are other things as well. You're going to be participating in a self-introduction discussion. So it tells you the readings and other materials, the assignments for that week, and then the due dates. Things in my class are always due on the same days. So you have lecture quizzes that are due on Friday at 11:59 p.m. We don't have a lecture quiz for week 1, but you will for all the other weeks. A reading quiz that's always due on Tuesdays at 11:59 p.m. If you have any written assignments like papers, they're always due on Tuesdays at 11:59 p.m. And for discussions, your initial posts are due on Sunday night, and then your 2 reply posts are due on Tuesday. And so as you'll see in some of the other material for the course, there's a groove to this class, and it helps to get into the groove. You don't have to always figure out when things are due. You'll know that you have things due on Fridays, Sundays, and Tuesdays, okay? And so I'll let you wander around the course calendar. It just gives you an overview of what you're going to be reading, If it's something that's not in the chapter and it's an article, you'll have a hyperlink to it, but this material is also in the modules as well, etc. Just as is the case with the syllabus that you can download and print off course schedule and due dates if you want a hard copy of it. Okay. Moving on down to the weekly modules, that each week has its own module. And so for the first week, there's all the things. Start here, weekly overview, getting to know the POL 120 quiz, the discussion, and the beginning of the semester questionnaire. And that's how each week is organized. It's, you'll see, all the things. You don't need to dig around looking for the stuff on the Canvas site. It's all nicely organized in each weekly module, okay, and so on. Now, I will tell you that when you see the Canvas site, you will not see all the weeks. It's all built and ready to go, except for the lectures, which I do like weekly just to keep them fresh. But I just don't like to overwhelm my students. I want you to focus on the week at hand, and then when we're done with that week, the material for the next week will open up. You always know what the readings are, so if you want to get ahead in the readings, you can, but the modules themselves open every Wednesday at midnight. So you take your quiz, it closes 1 minute later, then the module opens up for the next week. Sometimes I open it up a couple of hours early, but you'll always have it at that time, okay? So just keep that in mind, that when you look at your Canvas site, it's going to look a little bit different than mine. Other things that are important is you'll always, at the beginning of the semester, all the assignments are available for you to take a look at. For this class, there are reading quizzes and lecture quizzes, but you also have some writing assignments. You're going to be you write 3 papers. You'll learn more about this as you're looking at the syllabus. But you watch an episode of a Frontline of your choice having to do with criminal justice issues, and you write a paper on it. We're going to be reading a book called Locked In: The True Causes of Mass Incarceration, which is a great book, and you're going to be writing a paper about that, a guided paper. And then at the end of the semester, you get to visit a courtroom, and you write a courtroom report. And I have checked with the pandemic, even though it's still going on, I wish it weren't, that the courtrooms are open, but at least in the spring, they still had some virtual court appearances that you could go to Zoom and attend them. I'm not sure if that's still going to be the case for this semester, but we'll find out. And so you can always see the assignments, and you can also always see the discussions. So here are the discussions. And so the discussions are something that you're going to have available at the beginning. However, I really don't encourage you to do discussions until we get to that material in the course of this semester. I don't want you to work ahead. And so our first discussion is that self-introduction, where you get to introduce yourself to the class. Other important buttons on the side here are grades. And so I use Gradebook. And so you'll always know what your grades are. And it keeps a running tally of what grade you're receiving at that time. And then another important link is Zoom. We have office hours twice a week via Zoom. And we'll also do a midterm and a final study session via Zoom, real time. I record the study sessions if people can't make them. And so Zoom, it'll show you, how to log on to those office hours. And it's also embedded in other parts of our Canvas course. So let me stop the share here. And so that's how our Canvas site is organized. I've taught a lot of online classes, asynchronous online classes, and I really am mindful of trying to organize our Canvas site so it's easy to access and to follow, and hopefully it minimizes any confusion, okay? So that things are easy to find and readily available for you. As always, I'm here to help. I'm here to help you succeed in this course. I love teaching, and I'm readily available for you. So don't hesitate if you have questions to call me, to text me. Texting is a really good way of getting in contact with me. I'm online all the time, and so I can give usually a pretty quick response. Emailing, calling, and attending office hours as well. So hopefully this was helpful. I'm looking forward to the semester, and I will talk to you again soon.